This is the kind of the match we've been looking forward to. Jake Slinger against Jonah Niesenbaum.
Yeah, 43-0. The Panthers are up in a team score. But if you were to circle one match that you're most excited about, it is definitely heavyweight. These guys have wrestled each of the last 2 seasons. Slinger winning it 2 years ago, Niesenbaum winning it last year. So this is, in a way, the rubber match between these two.
Niesenbaum has won 7 straight.
Niesenbaum has wins over every heavyweight in the ACC. For Slinger, this will be a big one because he hasn't really wrestled much in the ACC. He had a win over Virginia. But outside of that, it's been Dayton Pitzer who is in the lineup. Pitzer deciding to redshirt this season. So that puts Slinger into the lineup for ACCs. So you see Slinger not ranked. Obviously, Pitzer had a ranking and was in that top 33. So if you're Slinger, I mean, you can still get to that national tournament. But you got to have a strong ACCs because you haven't wrestled much in those matches here over the last month and a half.
Transfer from George Mason, Slinger from Upper St. Clair High School here in Pittsburgh. Niesenbaum from Allentown. Things I love about Niesenbaum's career is he was the MVP of his hockey team, and I'm trying to picture him on skates, especially if you have the puck in the corner and he's coming after you.
Look out.
Yeah.
Well, you talk about that and you look at his wrestling career here at Duke, and this is where you credit Glenn Lanham and their staff. I mean, he's been much improved from when he came in as a freshman to where he is right now.
Niesenbaum sticking with Lanham. You know, obviously there are options available for athletes and get that Duke education. And has had a tremendous year.
Stalling call on Slinger. There's another shot here by Niesenbaum. Nice job by Niesenbaum. Stepped in, gets the trip and the takedown. He wanted to go for the head for a second on Slinger, and that's not the move to make. Slinger too strong underneath. Once you get on the leg, you need to power through. So Slinger free for 1, 2-1. Niesenbaum out in front. Big escape there for Slinger in that final 30 seconds.
Niesenbaum won 3-2 last year, and it was a 6-1 win for Slinger 2 years ago. Niesenbaum, you see the numbers right there, the sudden victory against Whitman.
Yeah, and in addition to that, 2 other wins, but then he also did not wrestle in the match against Virginia Tech, but has wrestled Kaka, got a win over him. So that puts him, obviously in the driver's seat to be that top seed, especially a win over Slinger here.
Panthers will obviously win this, up 43-0. Impressive performance by Pitt. Slinger trying to get an upset heading into ACCs. Of course, Slinger's had some internal competition with Dayton Pitzer, who is redshirting this year.
Boy, it was a tough decision, obviously, as Slinger tries to go in. Wanted to try a fireman's carriage, and Niesenbaum able to fight that off, and now for a moment looked like he was going to get the takedown on Slinger, but Slinger fights that off. Yeah, Pitzer, ultimately it was Pitzer's decision. It wasn't something that the coaching staff was going to decide. Keith Gavin mentioned we could have forced him into it, but you wanted him going in feeling confident, and if Pitzer wasn't feeling confident, plus he was a little banged up, wasn't 100%, so and to be quite honest, going into that situation, looking at the very beginning, Keith Gavin had mentioned the goal was to redshirt Pitzer.
Right.
Niesenbaum's going to get a nice shot here. Looked like he was going to go for a cradle for a second, but Slinger able to belly over and take down a Niesenbaum. Makes it 5-1. But Keith Gavin very originally thought, we want to get Pitzer a little bit stronger, maybe add a little muscle to him and get him ready for next season. We'd like to get him the 5 duels that you're allowed to wrestle before losing a red shirt, just to get him some mat action. But at the end of the day, we're going to redshirt him. No one expected him to have some of the success he did in the holiday tournament as Slinger's out for 1 to make it 5-2. But at the end of the day, this is the decision that was looking like it from the beginning of the year. And that was for Slinger and Pitzer to kind of mix it up and Slinger to be the guy here at the ACCs.
So a final period here for Slinger.
He's got to get moving quick. He's got 40 seconds of ride time and counting, does Niesenbaum. So Slinger, if he can get out free for 1, will avoid giving up that ride time point. Niesenbaum obviously wants to secure that if he can. He's very close to being able to do so, this is huge. Slinger gets out, though, with just 0.4 seconds away from getting that potential ride time point. It's huge because Slinger now with a takedown will tie the match. He's obviously going to have to ride Niesenbaum anyway, but he needs to get a takedown here.
Crowd getting into it. Final match of the day. Final match for Slinger at home in his career. Can he pull the upset?
Good sprawl there from Niesenbaum. Trying to work the head is Slinger. Still has plenty of time. He just has to get a little movement on Niesenbaum. Needs to get him out of position to get a clean shot. Just shooting in on Niesenbaum's not going to work. He's going to have to move him side to side a little bit. Now he wants to go underneath on a underhook, but Niesenbaum just so strong. We'll get a stalemate. 8 seconds left. Had to take that shot there, but he needed to get a move to the left or right first. It wasn't able to get it. It'll be a 5-3 win for Niesenbaum, and 43-3 will be the final in a team score.
Slinger represented himself well. Niesenbaum just has been a stud all year, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, a solid wrestler here for Duke, and obviously their best chance. He'll be in the national tournament, no doubt about that, but he'll be their best shot to get on the award stand.
So the Panthers start Camacho with the fall, Philippi with the fall, major decision for Cole Matthews, Tyler Badgett a decision, a major for Dejan Casto, a decision for Holden Heller, Luca Augustine won by forfeit, Reese Heller with the fall, a technical fall for Nino Boncorsi, and Jonah Niesenbaum gets the victory for Duke at the heavyweight class, a decision for Niesenbaum. The Panthers, with the win, get a 4th victory in the ACC and are co-ACC champions.
Great season for the Panthers in the dual meets part of this season. They've had some really great moments here throughout the year, and being able to be co-champions, just quite a feat for Keith Gavin and the Panthers.
As you see the trophy, first time in 8 years, Panthers win the ACC championship. It's part of that progression for this Pitt program as they take steps back where they want to be.
Yeah, no doubt. And we talked about the seniors here today too, and they're going to lose a couple of really great guys, obviously, but the recruiting has been exceptional, and it goes back to like Bonaccorsi and Philippi, local guys, keeping that local talent here from southwestern PA and really the state of Pennsylvania here at the University of Pittsburgh, and it shows, right? That talent comes here on the mats, and now they're going to be co-ACC champs, and the future's bright here for Keith Gavin. He's got a great staff and a lot of great wrestlers.
And it really, as Gavin said, it builds upon itself. Once you start having that success, more people get excited, especially the ones here locally where there is so much talent. Like, hey, I want to do this too.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you want to be able to do it in front of your friends and your family, and you have an opportunity at a university where you can see yourself becoming an All-American. And you become an All-American, your team is going to be doing things like this, winning be able to win a conference title.
There's Jen Toscano, Hall of Famer herself, presenting the trophy to the Pitt Panthers, ACC regular season champions. Congratulations to Keith Gavin and all of the wrestlers, and not just the ones we see, but the ones that are part of the team, be part of that future, that challenge them in practice.
Absolutely. Number of guys that are red-shirted or guys that may not make the lineup, but they're going to push those guys. They're going to push Colton Camacho, Tyler Badgett, the Heller brothers. You're going to push those guys to getting to the new heights and helping the team be able to be co-champs and be able to be the winners of the ACC. So
the Panthers win it over Duke 43-3 here this afternoon. Senior afternoon here at the University of Pittsburgh, and really, Greg, it started with a really clutch beginning.
Yeah, they were